I used to do gymnastics. I was 3 state championships in a row.
There it is. Saturday we passed out tracks in downtown Clanton, and Coach Richard Gillum, who is a statewide recognized football coach for being one of the godliest coaches in the world, he was passing tracks out with us, and then that afternoon his wife asked him to come to church and pick up one of her dishes that she had fed a family with, and on the way home he was in a car accident and was killed. And actually right now the viewing for Coach is going on across the way. And one of the things that hit me, and we talked about it a little bit, when you die, do you think there's going to be a lot of people that come to your funeral? And, the truest test, the only time you ever really know what people think, you'll never know it, because when you're dead, you see how many people really care. As young people, do y'all think about death much? I know Will does. Will and I talked about that some at World Changers, about death. And, of course, you have weird dreams, so... Will has weird dreams.
I do.
Your father told me that first year. He said, "No, bro, Kenny, Will might say something in the middle of the night. Just don't pay no mind to it." Yes, sir. Sure enough, there's Will. What was that?
I can't help it.
Is that when you woke up so early?
Yeah.
When did he do it?
No, he gets up early. Will is the only person that will work till like 2 o'clock in the morning and get up at 5 so he can go get his hair did.
That I drove up and saw that huge line out there, and I guess the thought just kind of ran through my mind. That man left an impact on several people. Man, I didn't even hardly know him, and he left an impact on me just from seeing his testimony and the way he lived it out, his life. And I've just kind of thought about what he must have did to have that impact and what I can do to have an impact.
Right. But you don't really have any control over what people think, so you just got to be the best you can be. And, he was a football coach, and part of football is profanity. That's just part of it. Folks do it all the time. And he never did. And, he is recognized throughout the state as being one of the best coaches because he didn't have to use that tool to get people motivated. There's a guy that came here a couple of weeks ago, and it was a guy that he had coached in football. And Coach came in and was like, "Lord, just give me somebody to witness to today." And he said it was the roughest, toughest guy in the whole school. And we said, "I want to know about God." So he sat down and witnessed to him, led him to the Lord. And that guy actually came here and spoke to our brotherhood.
I think of when Jeff Gentry passed away. I don't know how far of the distance it is from the church to the road, but it's a pretty good.
It's a couple hundred yards.
Yeah, and they were on the road, like they were lying going down the road, and our whole basketball team missed practice that day and went to it, and I'll never forget that. When we walked out, we waited in line for at least an hour. And when we walked out, there was just people. And it's kind of like, I guess, kind of like you kind of like think of me, like he made an impact on my life, but I didn't go down there and show respect because I guess the thing, I don't know, I guess what I'm saying is, it's of all the people that, everybody he impacted is not going to show up to the funeral too. So there's more out there than just these people.
Yeah.
And so, it's just, and I guess what I'm saying is you never know who's watching. You never know who you're going to touch. You might not have that personal conversation with that person, but still.
Because of your actions or something. And that's something I think about a lot. When you get to heaven one day, how many people will be there because of something you said or something you've done? And everybody makes an impact. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. And then when your time comes, what kind of legacy will you leave?